Hello again, YouTubers and Beybladers! 24/7 back here again for Beyblades 24/7 with another Beyblade unboxing for you, brought to you by ToyGameEmporium.com. For today's unboxing, we have one of the newest accessories from Hasbro, the Beyblade Metal Masters Beyblader Gear Rip Gauge Launcher. It is B-207. As you can see right there, B-207. Ages 8 and up. Practice your rip technique and check your speed to improve your skill. Requires 2 AAA batteries, which are required, but sadly not included. So that's kind of inconvenient. Includes 1 rip gauge launcher, ripcord, left and right spin adapters, and instructions. Top sold separately. Note, ripcord works only with this launcher and does not work with other Beyblade launching systems. Only use Beyblade tops with a base stadium, sold separately. Digitally displays your rip speed from Hasbro Performance Top System. So let's get this opened up and take a look at it here. Looks like it opens up from the bottom actually. Couple pieces of tape, not too hard to open at all. Make that a few pieces of tape. Alrighty. So that's everything. Obviously, the launcher is basically all you get. A couple of adapters over for right and left spin there. Instruction sheet, so you can glance at that. Feels thicker than usual. Let's see here. To install batteries, use a screwdriver, put them in. And shows right and left spin adapters, how to put them on, how to switch between left and right spin before you battle, how to play, etc. Guess I can go over this because there's not a whole lot to review otherwise other than actually using it. So once you get the batteries in, launch comes with a right spin adapter and a left spin adapter. You will need to change the adapters according to the type of top you're using. Obviously El Dragos use left spin and mostly everything else uses right spin. I know there are exceptions, but the exceptions can spin right or left. So anyways, it says note the launcher comes packaged with the right spin launcher attached. Well, actually it is not attached, so that's a lie, because they're both right there. So the instructions are already wrong. Anyways, left right switch, move the switch to select right spin or left spin, R when using right spin, L using left spin. Pretty self-explanatory. Before you battle, make sure your top, adapter, and switch positions are the same. Right spin top, right spin adapter, R switch position, and left, left, left. To play, insert the ripcord. Launcher automatically starts up when ripcord is inserted. So there's no on-off switch, it just powers off automatically and powers on automatically when you put the launcher, the ripcord in. 2, player selection display appears on screen. Select players by pressing the player button. You can play with up to 9 players. For example, player 1 is P1, player 2 is P2, etc. Attach the top to the launcher. Press the countdown button, which is the one on the right. So that'd be the green button. Press the countdown button. The display will count down 3, 2, 1, 0. Note, if you press the button when the ripcord is not inserted, the launcher will make a not ready sound. And when it reaches 0, pull the ripcord and let it rip. Your rip speed will be displayed on the screen. Let's see. Oh, and to change players, if I then say the left button, the black one would change from player 1 to player 2 and so on. High scores. The 3 high scores are recorded by the launcher. To see those scores, make sure the ripcord is removed from the launcher. The scores will not appear if the ripcord is in the launcher. Press the player button. The screen will display the player's number and score, starting with the highest score. The order of the display is player number and highest score, player number and second score, player number and third highest score. To reset, when the batteries are removed, the launcher automatically resets, which clears all recorded scores. So if your batteries die, your high scores are lost, I guess. And auto shutdown, the launcher automatically shuts down after a brief period of inactivity to help conserve battery life. And caution, SEC statement, stuff that very few people probably actually read. So, video will cut away because I need to go get some batteries for this because I can't really use it without it. But, well, let me first get this stuff on, show you how it fits in my hand and stuff like that. Oops. So, there you see. R, so that's the right spinning one. That just should snap right on, like so. And let's see. So for right spin, looks like it goes in the lower one here. It's already switched to right spin. Try to do this right. So teeth will be up. There we go. Oops, pulled the camera with it. Let's see. So not very smooth offhand, but perhaps I'll try to straighten it out too. But yeah, getting it in there is not the easiest thing at the moment. So as you can see, I get it in there a little bit, and then it's kind of jumpy or whatever you want to say. I don't know. As for the size of it, I'm 26, so I got bigger hands. My hand just barely fits. Feels kind of weird there because you can see it kind of gets thinner at the very tip, and that's where my pinky is, and the screw hole and stuff like that. So not the most comfortable thing. I guess you can go like that too, put one finger higher up, but that doesn't feel very comfortable because this finger's just out too far then. So I'll probably go like that. Yeah, not sure. Maybe I'll get a better grip like this. It's not the most comfortable thing, but maybe I'll get a harder rip doing that. I suppose I can try a few rips once I get the batteries in and see what my score is when I have a grip like that versus like that, and see if there's a noticeable difference. But anyways, guess nothing else to show except for the actual working of it, so the camera will cut away, and when I come back we'll have batteries and we can show some more.
Alrighty, it is now like 2 or 3 days later. I did not have a screwdriver small enough to get that screw undone to get the batteries in, so it took a couple days to acquire one of those so I could get open up, put batteries in, but we're ready to go now and show you what else this thing can do. So, I'm referencing the instructions here to the side, it's kind of going step by step to make sure we cover everything. So it says number 1, insert the ripcord and launcher will automatically start up when the ripcord is inserted, and it should make a noise as well. So as you can hear, that's it powering up. Then it says player selection display appears on screen. That's what the P1 there is for. Select players by pressing the play button, which is the one on the left. So you can see here, it changes from player 1 to 2, and it should go all the way up to 9, and then back to 1. And it says you can play with up to 9 players. For example, player 1 is P1, and we went over that already, so yeah. 3, attach the top to the launcher. I suppose I should grab a top then just to follow the instructions correctly. So here we got a Legend Cyber Pegasus. So I guess we put him on the launcher. It actually spins freely there. Maybe I didn't have it on correctly. Let's see. Snap that on as I hit a button. Let's see. Interesting. So I guess you don't twist it a whole bunch, or you're just going to take the thing off. Does not click on there very nicely. You'd think it would be a little sturdier. Actually, should it be like that? Nope. It has to go on like that. And it comes off super easy. So, yeah. So, gently attach the top. Actually, let's see. It powered off already. And yeah, good stuff. We can make this work. Maybe. Or not. It's the right spin one, so what's going on? Let's see. It looks like, and there's room here so you can take it off like that. So you'd think it would be on a little bit more sturdy than that. Although it looks like the one on the right there, it doesn't look like it's as big or as thick. So that's probably why it's coming off. So I got a not too good one apparently. And you can see from the bottom there too, this one looks much wider than this one does. So that's going to cause all sorts of great enjoyment for me, I guess. Because yeah, you can see the one on the left, that one appears to be okay, but the one on the right is not really covering. So that's a manufacturing fail right there. Hopefully they're not all like that, and hopefully I'm just an exception that happens to get the crappy one. But anyways, okay, you can push a button to turn it on as well. That's good. So I guess we're just going to try it without the bay, since I can't really make it stay on right now anyway. So you then push the green button, which is the countdown button, and it should display 3, 2, 1, 0. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Then on 0, you're supposed to let it rip, and then you'll get a score. And there's 22,213. And if you get a good high score like that, the crowd cheers. And let's just show you here what happens when we do a gentle one. Oh, let it rip. So it shows a score. There's no cheering because that was just pathetic. But there's no booing at least, so they never make you feel like crap, I guess. So maybe that's a good thing. Let's just try it once more here, see how high we can get. Now that felt like a harder rip than the first one I did, which was 22,000, but I don't know if there's any sort of max possible score you can get on these, but if you have one of these and you've played around with it, feel free to comment and let us know what your highest score has been. Just out of curiosity how high this thing can go. But 22,000 I guess is my high. Yeah. So it almost seems like I get a higher score and I don't try as hard as I can. So I'll just try that one last time then. So that was much more gentle. Okay, so that was a lower score. So I don't know. The first one I did with 22,000, I didn't feel like I did as hard as the two previous ones, but oh well. One last try as hard as I can. Before I pull my arm out. Oh, there we go. 24,054. So if you've beat that, feel free to comment and let us know. And if you got video evidence, that's even better. So, if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe. You can then get email alerts for our future videos. Feel free to send us your friend requests. We accept them all. Give us a big thumbs up for another great unboxing review, even though the product itself, at least the one I got, seems to be faulty. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Yeah, I'm back. Look at that score I just got. 36,156. It was not legit though. I was actually standing up, and as I pull it out, I like lowered my left hand while pulling out with my right hand, so I kind of had it going both ways. So I can't really do it on camera, but I'll do it once we're behind camera here in 1 second here. And what we get is 41,000. So if you don't do it, if you do it in a way in which you can't actually launch a bay, you can get much higher scores apparently, but it's not very legitimate. But a score of at least 41,232 is possible. So, again, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next video.